Hey guys, Trent here coming at you with another video. So I'm finally going to get into Turtles of Grayskull. We're going to take a look at Wave 1. So Masters of the Universe, you could call it Origins I guess, but Turtles of Grayskull, Wave 1. Let's take a look. So welcome into my channel. If you like what you see, please like, comment, and subscribe for more great toy videos. Yeah, it's time to go ahead and get these figures unboxed. I've been waiting too long here, so getting caught up with a bunch of huge backlog of tons of Turtles of Grayskull. Some more Mattel Creations exclusives for Origins and Masterverse. A lot of Masterverse figures, and I think mainly Turtles of Grayskull and Masterverse figures left. A couple more Origins. Mainly the special ones like King Grayskull and stuff like that I still didn't get to. So, well, let's take a look at these toys. Alright, here we go. Masters of the Universe Origins Turtles of Grayskull. We got the first wave here. We got Man-at-Arms, Leonardo, He-Man, and Donatello. So it looks like we've got only one bad guy in the form of mutated He-Man here. So, interesting. And the packaging and everything for these are pretty spectacular. It's always a shame having to take them out of the package, but I like to actually have the figures out of the package. But they definitely look cool with the crossover logos here, Masters of the Universe and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. So, as a kid, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles did become really popular whenever I was a kid. I collected it a little bit and played with it. So it's definitely a pretty neat crossover, and the figures, the Turtles side of the figures look pretty cool, like in a Masters of the Universe format. So I think that's pretty neat. And generally speaking, I like what they're doing with taking the Masters of the Universe figures and kind of turtling them up a little bit. All right, for Man-at-Arms, we've got Man-at-Arms battling Krang there. That's pretty cool. I got Krang. I want to open that one soon. And then we've got Leonardo battling the Shredder. So the Shredder's from Wave 2. I got all Wave 2 as well. Then we got mutated He-Man there with Shredder in the background. That's really cool. Oh man, look at the... Oh wow, are we gonna get a crossover Slime Pit? That would be cool. And then finally Donatello's battling with Beastman, I think, from Wave 2. So really cool. Well, they're going to dominate some shelf space, but I guess they deserve to, because they're pretty much still, another subline of Origins, really. So Origins, let's get as much as we can get. So anyways, let's get Wave 1 of the Turtles of Grayskull out and see what they're all about. All right, here we go. All of Wave 1 out of the package. So we got interesting figures here. So we'll look at Man-at-Arms first, I guess. So we got a turtled up Man-at-Arms, because he's got replacement turtle shell armor and like a turtle shell shield on the back. That looks like that is actually a shield. So I think that, yeah, okay, the shield will detach, so that's pretty cool. We got a shield accessory there. So that's kind of nice. That face reminds me of Ron Swanson. If Ron Swanson were a Masters of the Universe character, I don't know, something about the way the helmet. So, this is probably my least favorite design so far out of it. Out of the line. It's okay. So, got that shield there, and then got like some samurai looking stuff here to make it more turtle-like. But you can see it's Man-at-Arms, kind of normal armor, but just modified. And then for some reason they left this accessory off to the side, but it's another additional shin guard there. I don't see why that wouldn't just be on there, but okay, yeah, I think it's supposed to be like his wrist guard, but it honestly doesn't look very good. I must be doing something wrong, but you see, it just doesn't, I don't know, to me it doesn't look that great. Anyways, there it is. And then so he's got one half. I see that Donatello has the other half of this. he's got the mace end of the bow staff, and then Donatello has the other half, and you can connect them together. So, and that makes a really super long piece. That's interesting. But so Man-at-Arms is the mace one basically. So yeah, with all his stuff on, he's pretty decked out and pretty armored up. Pretty cool. Another version of Man-at-Arms, and interesting one for the Turtles of Grayskull line. Alright, next we got Leonardo. I like how they made the turtles look. They look good in Origins format. So he's got an L for Leo there, but I see Donatello doesn't have that. Interesting. Oh, because it's supposed to be like He-Man, right? So he's got a He-Man style power harness. But he's got some extra. So he's got some extra shoulder armor though, and then interesting for the turtle shell. It is kind of like it's also looks like a shield. Looks like the same kind of thing as what Man-at-Arms had. There's a spot for his sword. Head looks really great with the bandana. Pretty cool with his headband. Yeah, they gave him that cloth-like, same kind of setup as Man-at-Arms. Interesting. And so there's those turtle hands and feet. Pretty cool. Nice, cool, beefy figure. So he came with also this, and I don't know. Again, I don't know what that's supposed to be for. And it wasn't, attached anywhere. I guess it's another. Let's see if it goes on the wrist. I mean, on the forearm. Okay, yeah, it's a extra accessory there. I don't know why they don't just have it on his body whenever, though, in the package. So, pretty nice looking figure. I like the turtle head sculpt. This backpack thing here does kind of get in the way, interferes a little bit. So that's interesting about these, is that their shells are just actually an accessory. And then he did come with his katanas, but they can connect together and make a kind of like a power sword kind of deal. So you got that. You could sheath it back there if you wanted to. Oh, actually, that's really, really tight. Wow. Actually, yeah, the connected halves don't want to go back there very easily. Wow, you really got to force it in there. But I guess you could do the simulated same deal like He-Man. Power sword. Pretty cool. And he holds the weapon pretty well. So that's a pretty nice figure. I am not a huge fan of, like, a lot of these figures that they come out with now have these armor pieces that sit on the arms, and they're always sliding off, and when you're trying to manipulate the figure, it's really hard to manipulate them and keep all the stuff in place. But it's a minor gripe. So here we got mutated He-Man. I really like this figure. Got that translucent purplish plastic. These big oversized arms, spiked wrist bracers and waist belts. That black power harness with spikes on it. This is really cool. And then there's that mutated He-Man face and head sculpt with the neonish yellow hair. He looks like they definitely need to make the slime pit. That would be cool. Yeah, I like the paint detail of the mutated veins and stuff. He's got one, that's like classic Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle stuff, where one foot has like busted out. That's cool. So, not much for accessories for He-Man. They cheaped out and just gave us a repaint of Spike-Or's mace. But it's all good. The figure itself is pretty incredible looking. Incredible Hulk He-Man. I really like these spiked attire here. Really cool looking figure, almost like borderlining an oversized figure. He's not, but I mean, he just has a really bulky, mutated He-Man look to him. Really cool. I really like that figure. All right, finally we got Donatello, and he's more like Man-at-Arms. So Leonardo was. So yeah, I guess that's how the wave is. We got Leonardo He-Man and mutated He-Man. We got Man-at-Arms, and we got Donatello Man-at-Arms here. And so he's got some Man-at-Arms style setup, right, with the helmet and everything, and the headband. That's so funny. So then here's a better showing off of how the turtle shell is. So I think that just comes right off. Yeah, and that's what their backs look like. They all have the removable turtle shell. Interesting. That can be a shield. So I guess it works. Donatello was my favorite turtle as a kid. Too bad the helmet doesn't come off though, and you can't really have a regular headed Donatello if you wanted to, unfortunately. But they're already making variants, so maybe we'll get like just a standard turtle like head sculpt and body at some point. He's got some extra gadgets and accessories on there. Nice purple armor, and then he's got his half of the Man-at-Arms mace, but it's, I guess, his bow to simulate his bow staff. But so something a little different. Also a cool figure. These are nice quality, really heavy feeling. You just beefy figures. And I think, my favorite is Mutated He-Man, followed by Leonardo, then Donatello, then Man-at-Arms so far. They're pretty neat. Definitely excited about opening more of them and seeing how they all look together. Alright, don't have a good place to put these. I'm just going to sit them up in the front row of my unboxing area for now. Mutated He-Man. So yeah, I gotta free up more space here. So many figures. I was thinking about making some shelves, but I kind of like to show my posters. We'll figure out something. But yeah, incredible figures. Wave 1, Turtles of Grayskull. Oh, real quick, I forgot. Mini comic by The Power of Pizza came with all 4 of those, so it's pretty cool. Alright guys, well that's going to do it for this one. I hope you enjoyed Wave 1 of Turtles of Grayskull. I did. Look forward to opening more Turtles of Grayskull figures. So, we'll see you in the next one.